Hello everybody, Tyler Bucks here from Chatter Squadron on the showroom floor at Star Wars Celebration 2022. I'm here with artist Joe Hogan. Joe, how is it going so far?
Surprisingly well.
Yeah.
A lot better than I was expecting it to.
I want to just say congrats. I saw on Facebook that you basically sold out already in the first day.
That's right. It's pretty surreal and a big relief, Yeah, I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. So, people, I'm so humbled that people connected with it, and we love our clones.
Exactly.
We love our clones.
Tell us a little bit about the Celebration exclusive print.
Sure. Well, I kind of went back to my sketch card roots. My first ever really official gig doing anything, not just Star Wars licensed art, but really my first ever paid professional gig was doing sketch cards for Topps back in 2010.
Oh, nice.
And I've done many sets for them. And every chance I got, I was doing clone portraits. I love doing clone portraits. I don't know what it is. I just love the design of clone troopers. So it kind of, I was thinking about what do I want to do. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to fit 66 for Order 66?
Oh, perfect.
66 clone portraits all on one thing and try to make it this cohesive, cool thing. Mm-hmm. So I chose about 8 different colors, and it was just those 8 colors. That's it. So I only used 8 to actually draw and color everybody.
Right.
And I just made a list of 66 clones, and I was like, all right, time to go ham.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot here because it seems like you're kind of a clone aficionado.
What gave it away?
Who is your favorite clone, and what is your favorite clone trooper armor?
Okay, so my favorite is ARC Trooper Captain Fordo from the Genndy Tartakovsky 2003 series, because I was in high school when that aired, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. And then here are these Star Wars cartoons. I'm like, I want to do that. Like, that's what I want to do. So, like, if that never came out, I might not even be an artist. I don't know where I would have gone or whatever. But I was so inspired by that series that I had to follow that passion that I knew was in there somewhere.
Right.
And all throughout art school, my teachers were saying, oh, don't pursue Star Wars, don't do that. And I was like, no, this is what I care about. This is what I love.
Exactly.
So, it all just kind of spiraled out of control since then.
Yeah.
All because of Captain Fordo, my favorite clone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially, I remember how striking it was. They had those basically half skirts.
Yeah.
That made me I want those.
The commas, right?
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to be like laser proof or whatever.
Yeah,
that's why they're there.
It's like, man, I want one of those right now.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And with your piece, A Grand Army, you have, like you said, 66 clones. How the heck did you figure out what pose to put each and every single one? Because that alone would have taken me weeks.
It really was. I mean, I think the piece was probably in the neighborhood of about 100 hours. But I've drawn them so many times that it was just, kind of quick. So it was really just like loose shapes and trying to figure out, I didn't want to have too many facing the same way or doing the same thing. So I tried to really split it up. The real challenge for me was figuring out the background color for each one, because I had the base colors I was happy with just those 8 colors. But now I wanted to have not the same color overlapping and touching the other one.
Right.
So that was really the challenge. So I just started with the ones that I knew, okay, so, ARC Trooper Captain Fordo is in there. He's red. His complementary color is green, right? Red and green.
Right.
So that's where I started. And the really important ones to me, those were kind of the starting points, and then I just slowly kind of figured it all out from there. It just kind of spiraled out like that.
On your DeviantArt page, which is Joe Hogan Art, by the way, you call yourself a glorified fan artist.
Yeah, I mean,
where did that come from?
I don't know. You know what it is? It's just my whole career. I don't know how it happened. I've been so blessed and lucky to be doing licensed art. Like, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to do sketch cards for that. I have my first Marvel piece just debuted now, so Spider-Man is my guy. I have a 90s cartoon Spider-Man piece that just came out yesterday for the first time through Acme.
That's awesome.
Just stuff, I don't know what it is. I've always gravitated towards the things that inspired me as a kid, and I guess it inspired a lot of other people because there's all this stuff coming back and it's popular and they want to make more stuff for it. And it's really cool that I just get to do, Archer, Adventure Time, all these things I love.
Yeah.
Somehow I get to make art for it.
So I saw you did art for James Arnold Taylor's Clone Wars Conversations.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that before I let you go.
Oh man, so James is a friend now, which is also surreal to consider him a friend. I've known him for about 11 years. We worked together on a small fan project called Use the Force. It was a live action fan film where
Yes.
he actually appeared as Obi-Wan on screen in this fan film. And I approached him at they did like kind of like a little premiere for it, and I knew he was going to be there, so I made him some fan art, and he had seen my work, and he took it and he paused a moment and he said, "Are you interested in doing motion comics? Because I have a stage show, and I really like your style. Would you be interested in that?" I had never done. I knew like a little bit of video editing, but I had always wanted to do it, but I didn't know how to do it. So the advice I always give to people is, if you don't know how to do it, say yes, figure it out. Exactly. And that's kind of what happened. And we've been working together on all these things since then. So I've done stuff for his YouTube channel, Clone Wars Conversations, which is so much fun. He'll send me the video, and then we'll say, all right, whatever you want to illustrate, we'll throw it in there. He gives me so much creative control. He's such a wonderful person to work with. He's one of my favorite people to work with.
That's such a great collaboration.
Awesome. I love it.
Must, as a glorified fan artist, be a dream come true.
Right?
If people want to check out all of your art, other than Deviant Art at Joe Hogan Art, where else can they find you?
Same username, Joe Hogan Art, on Instagram and on YouTube.
Perfect.
And I have a Twitter. It's the same thing too.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck selling out everything else.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do my darndest.